Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here with another collector booster box. This time we've got Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Now I've opened up a few of these boxes and I have been wrecked every single time, so maybe this is the box, or maybe history will just repeat itself and we'll get wrecked again. So we're going to go ahead and crack this thing open. We're going to see what kind of value we get from all four of the sets that are available inside of this box. That's right. You've got the big score, you got breaking news, you got Commander, and then you've got the main Outlaws of Thunder Junction set. So we're going to crack these open. We're going to put the value of all of the rares and mythics on the screen, and then at the end we're going to do the full MTG box analysis. So with that, let's go ahead and start cracking these open. I think they do have pull tabs, so we'll do that from now on because that was a horrible pack opening. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with our double-sided treasure token, and our first rare is going to be another round. That's exactly what we're doing here. This is, I think the third or fourth collector box. All right, and then from the breaking news subset, we're going to see ourselves a Dust Bowl in non-foil, followed by a Crackling Spell Slinger from the Commander subset. And then we've got ourselves a Pitiless Carnage coming in as an extended art with a Claim Jumper as our main set foil rare. All right, and then we're going to see a Skewer the Critics, followed by a Heartless Pillage. And then we're going to see a Full Art Mountain, followed by an Aloe Alchemist, a Deep Muck Desperado. Then we're going to see ourselves a Boombox with a Prickly Pear, a Soured Springs, a Rooftop Assassin, a Harrier Strix in the back. All right. And there are two uncommons that we're looking for from the main set that do hold some value. We're looking for the Return the Favor. That's going to be the most valuable. And then the Lava Spur Boots. And actually reverse that. Lava Spur is worth just slightly more than Return the Favor. All right, we got ourselves a Mercenary token here, followed by the Key to the Vault coming in as our extended art foil, followed by a Leyline Binding coming in from the breaking news. We do have some value in this. Hooray. And then we're going to see ourselves a Pyretic Charge coming in from the Commander subset with a Seraphic Steed coming in as our extended art. And we're going to see Jace Reawakened as a foil mythic from the main set. Very cool to see that. It does hold some value. So hooray. Then we've got ourselves a Murder followed by a Repulse. Then we're going to see a Full Art Swamp. Then we've got a Requisition Raid coming in, followed by a Servant of the Stinger. Then we're going to see the Longhorn Sharpshooter with a Trained Aronix, followed by a Giant Beaver, a Jailbreak Scheme, and a Gold Pan coming in the back. All right, so we got a couple of mythics on the board. Not a ton of value yet. I'm hoping maybe we'll get to see ourselves either a raised foil or a textured foil. I think this box comes from the same case as one of my other boxes, and of course I have not pulled one of those yet, so there's always a chance. So we got ourselves a treasure here, followed by a Primal Command coming in the foil, and behind that we're going to see ourselves a Decimate with a Bounty board coming in from the Commander subset, with a Legion Extruder coming in from the big score. Very cool to see this in extended art. Does hold some value, so hooray. And then directly behind that, we're going to see Arret, the Beguiler, coming in as our main set rare. Then we're going to see a Decisive Denial, a Humiliate, followed by a Forest, a Blood Hustler. Then we're going to see a Brimstone Roundup, followed by an Outlaw Stitcher, a Skullduggery, a Holy Cow. Then we're going to see a Boneyard Desecrator with a Silver Deputy in the back. All right, I'm going to put our big scores right there. Just keep on ripping. I don't know why this set doesn't like me, but I did not do well on this set at all. So we got ourselves a Mercenary, followed by a Terror of the Peaks coming in an extended art foil. Hooray, we've got a giant hit from the box. Awesome to see that. I love Terror of the Peaks. Great dragon. All right, we're going to go ahead and just put that one right over there. Then we're going to see an Ionize coming in from the breaking news subset, with Kiri Talented Sprout coming in from the Commander subset in the foil treatment, with a Great Train Heist coming in extended art, with a High Noon coming in from the main set as our foil rare. Then we're going to see Buried in the Garden with a Savage Smash, followed by a Plains. Then we've got a Getaway Glamour with a Map the Frontier, Spinewood's Armadillo, Slickshot Vault Buster, Festering Gulch, Corruption Conviction, and a Phantom Interference in the back. All right, I feel a little bit better now that we got a Terror of the Peaks on the board, but of course, I always want more. So let's see what else we can find in here. All right, so we got another Mercenary here, followed by a Vault-Born Tyrant coming in from the big score. This is going to be a really good hit for us. The Vault-Born Tyrant is, I believe, the most expensive in the extended art treatment. So hooray, another gigantic hit for us. This box may actually make me think twice about Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Then we're going to see ourselves an Electro Dominance, followed by a Tower Winder coming in from the Commander subset. Does hold a little bit of value. And then we're going to see Loot, the Key to Everything, coming in the showcase from the big score. So very nice to see this. Does hold some value. Hooray. And a Rest in Peace Mythic coming in from the main, or excuse me, from the big score. I thought this was from the main set. And this does hold a little bit of value, as everything in that set is a mythic. Then we are going to see a Hindering Light, followed by a Terminal Agony, another Swamp with a Nurturing Pixie. Then we're going to see a Bullock Ranch, an Omenport Vigilante, an Ambush Gigapede, an Armored Armadillo, a Desperate Bloodseeker, and a Snakeskin Veil. All right, awesome. So I'll take this time to just kind of direct you to the right side of your screen. So for those of you who are not aware, some of the singles that I open up, I do sell back online on TCG Player. I try to hit market price or lower. I'm not a speculator, but obviously I've got to fund the channel some way. So if you click on over to TCG Player using the QR code or the link in the description and buy like normal, you'll be supporting the channel and it won't cost you a dime. All right, so we got ourselves a treasure here, followed by a Spire Bluff Canal coming in from the land cycle. The lands do hold some value, so hooray. Directly behind that, we're going to see ourselves an Endless Detour with an Arcane Heist coming in from the Commander subset with a Botanical Sanctum, our second full art land. Awesome. And then we're going to see Step Between Worlds coming in as our main set rare with a Clear Shot, a Fierce Retribution, a Forest. Then we're going to see Gem Lightfoot Sky Explorer with the Lava Spur Boots. There you go. So now we've got one of the uncommons valued over $1 from the main set, followed by Shepherd of the Clouds, a Bristling Backwoods, and then we're going to see an Outlaw Medic with a Steer Clear, and a Take the Fall. All right, so there you go. Not the greatest pack, but nice to see Lava Spur Boots and 2 non-basic lands coming in our rare slot. All right, moving into our next stack, we got ourselves another Mercenary with Bruce Tarl Roving Rancher coming in as our extended art rare. Now we're going to see ourselves a Force of Vigor coming in from the Breaking News subset. There's some value there for us. Followed by a Smirking Spelljacker, no value for us. And then we're going to see ourselves a Stingerback Terror with Riku of Many Paths coming in as our main set rare. Then we're going to see a Heartless Pillage with a Fling, followed by a Mountain. Then we're going to see Rise of the Varmints, Return the Favor. That's going to be the other uncommon valued over $1, so hooray. Rambling Possum. Then we're going to see a Jagged Barrens, Sterling Keykeeper with Erasable Wolverine and a Raven of Fell Omens. All right, so it's not too often that you get to pick up both uncommons that are valued over $1 in a collector booster box, because of course you only have 12 packs. There's only 3 uncommons per pack from the main set, and so therefore your chances of getting them are pretty slim, but we've accomplished that. All right, so we got another treasure here, followed by a showcase Malcolm the Eyes coming in. Very nice to see this. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of this frame, but nice to see it as a foil rare coming in. Then we've got ourselves an Imp's Mischief with a Thunderclap Drake coming in. This is going to be another commander card with some value. And then we're going to see Wily Duke, a teen hero, followed by Oko the Ringleader coming in from the main set as Mythic. Very nice to see that. Oko does hold some value, so hooray. Then we got Fling with a Journey to Nowhere, an Island. Then we got a Nimble Brigand with Magebane Lizard, a Red Rock Sentinel, Tumbleweed Rising, a Forlorn Flats, and a Bridled Bighorn with Daring Thunder Thief. All right, we are down to 4 packs. We've got some really good value on the board. Is it enough to cover the market price of this pack? That's what the MTG Box Analysis will tell us. And the value in the top left-hand corner will give you some hint, but of course it doesn't include the value of every card, just rares, mythics, and there are 2 uncommons valued over $1. So we got ourselves a treasure with a surgical extraction coming in from the breaking news subset. And then we're going to see ourselves an unlicensed hearse with a Dream Thief's bandana coming in from Commander, with a Smuggler's Surprise coming in from the main set and extended art, a little bit of value. And then we're going to see a Hell to Pay coming in as our foil main set rare. Then we get a Savage Smash, an Essence Capture, A-Planes. Then we've got Neutralize the Guards with a Beast Bond Outcaster, a Tomb Walker with a Failed Fording, Conduit Pylons, Drover Grizzly, and a Mystical Tether coming in the back. All right, 3 packs left. Maybe we can find ourselves a textured foil Mana Drain or a raised foil Sword of Wealth and Power. Those are going to be the 2 most valuable cards in this set. All right, we got one more treasure, followed by Calamity Galloping Inferno from the main set coming in an extended art foil with a Vanishing Verse, followed by Stella Lee Wild card coming in from the Commander subset. Unfortunately, not a high-value Commander, even though it is a mythic. Then we're going to see ourselves a Railway Brawler coming in from the main set. Pretty good hit for us. Hooray. And we're going to see Akul the Unrepentant coming in from the main set as our main set rare. Then we've got a Tornado with a Hindering Light, a Mountain, followed by a Frontier Seeker. Then we're going to see an Honest Rustine, an Unfortunate Accident, Restless Lackey with a Consuming Ashes, a Spring Slasher, and Inventive Wingsmith as our last card. All right, 2 more packs, 2 more chances. At least I don't feel like I've been wrecked with the Vaultborn Tyrant and the Terror of the Peaks, both extended art foils. So we've got ourselves a treasure token with Pillage the Bog coming in extended art rare, with a Bedevil coming in as our non-foil breaking news. Then we're going to see Back in Town from the Commander subset, followed by a Territory Forge coming in from the big score. Does hold a little bit of value for us in the extended art frame. Then we're going to see ourselves an Omen Path Journey coming in foil. Very nice to see that from the big score. Then we're going to see ourselves an Essence Capture, a Buried in the Garden, an Island, Hellspur Brute, Thunder Lasso, Forsaken Miner. Then we've got ourselves an Eroded Canyon, a Sterling Supplier with a Desert's Dew, and a Spinewoods Paladin. So that pack did not contain a main set rare. That was replaced with the Omen Path Journey from the big score. Nice to see that. All right, we do have a Mythic right up top. I already saw it coming in from the breaking news. What Mythic will it be? Let's find out. It is going to be Oko, Thief of Crowns, coming in the foil. Very nice to see that. This is not the texture. Just figured I'd double check that. This is just regular Oko coming in. Does hold some value. And then we're going to see ourselves Overwhelming Forces coming in from that set as well. Does hold some value. And then we're going to see We Ride Again from Commander, followed by Sotoro the Infiltrator coming in again in that Wanted poster treatment. And our last main set rare will be probably a land. It is a Spire Bluff Canal. Then we've got ourselves a Humiliate, a Decisive Denial, a Forest, a Make Your Own Luck, Prairie Dog, Cunning Coyote, Creosote Heath, followed by an Oasis Gardener, and a Cataractula with a Peerless Rope Master coming in the back. All right, so I'll get it all sorted, organized, priced, and analyzed, and be right back with you. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.